Howdy all, I am Adam the Renaissance Nerd, and welcome back to my reviews of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, Utter Trash, Episode 2. That's the title of the episode, Utter Trash, because this show is garbage. It's retarded. It's not even entertaining. I have found less things to harp on in this one, but there are a couple, of course, key moments, and one of them, I know what it is. You know what I'm going to say. You know what's going to be when I get there, but there are a couple others that are just dumb, and I can see why you don't want to trust these people in charge of this show. Not to mention, at the same time, a lot of little things are now jumping out of me that are really annoying. And there's one thing that I complained about last episode that they showed. And if you're aware how dumb it is, then why did you do it in the first place? But we'll get to it. All right, we pick up exactly where we left off last time. Norman Osborn, race swapped Norman Osborn, is in the apartment with Peter and Manhands May. And last time our criticism was they were copying Tom Holland's MCU Spider-Man origin story that we saw in Captain America Civil War. They didn't this time. They moved away from that immediately. So congratulations, you realized you were copying somebody else's homework and you decided to actually try and be original. They go through the whole conversation of, guess what? Norman says, hey, I like you. You're smart. I spotted you. Come work for me. Internship. A lot of awkward dialogue. Very poor. But that's the gist of it. Peter's so excited. Yay. They think they're going to get money. Yay. And now he's going to have to try and balance a work-life schedule. And I will give the show this slim bit of credit. They actively understand that Peter Parker, his existence is an existence of disappointment to everybody around him. Never there on time, never there when you need him to be, always late. Because Spider-Man eats up his life. He puts that above everything else. Great power, great responsibility. But unfortunately, we don't have that phrase in this, so I don't know where he's getting that ideology from to be Spider-Man first and put everything else second. I have no idea. Okay, so he's going to go to school the next day after beating up a punk who was taking pictures for people's alarm codes, and you get a whole sequence of him swinging through the streets to really bad music, another bad insert song. He arrives at school, has a buddy-buddy moment with Tombstone. Yeah, we're going to call him Tombstone from now on, because that's who he is, Tombstone. Has a buddy-buddy moment with Tombstone and the football team, where they consider him their lucky charm now. He gets in trouble with the teacher, but then he has to go watch the football game with his lesbian sidekick, and they're going to be going, yay, we like the football, but I got to go to work. She's like, no, you can't go work for Norman Osborn. He's evil. Whee! Now, of course, we know Norman Osborn is evil, but in this situation, she should be happy that he has a job. And Nico, Nako, Wing Wang, Bing Bang, she's basically saying, being a bitch, essentially. She's being a selfish bitch. Here's the thing. It's one thing if Peter's dating Gwen Stacy, Liz Allen, or Mary Jane, and he's making promises to them and not showing up because they're in a romantic relationship. But Nico here, she's McGay. She's McGay. She's not at him. She's simply his best friend. She's the Ned of this version of this bullshit. So therefore, she's all sad that he's not going to be there for her. But she has no claim on him. They're just regular friends. They've only been friends for a couple of months. So her whole behavior astonishes me, because she's all upsetsies when he can't commit to staying to the football game, or when he doesn't really commit to showing up to a party later on. It's really bad character writing. Either way, while they're there, we're going to get another shot of ethnically ambiguous Pearl, who is, why do you exist? You're not even hot. You're not Mary Jane. You're not Gwen Stacy. You're not Liz Allen. Doesn't matter. Don't care about you. Apparently, I've been told she is a real character, though, from Marvel. I guess I got that one wrong, but she's so insignificant, you can't blame me for not knowing who she is. Come on. I know a lot of shit, but I don't know everything. Anyway, Peter's going to be late as Tombstone scores a touchdown. Everybody's happy. Peter's going to be late, so he goes off, makes it to Oscorp just in time. Now, Norman told him to come see him right away, and he tries to do it, but there's a running gag for the whole time he's here, people not believing that Norman wants to see him. Anyway, security guard gives him lip, sends him down to the internship science pool where now here's where you know exactly what this show is all about. He walks in the door. He gets sassed by some chick who's there, who's another intern, and there's 2 other interns in here. First of all, they're so ethnically diverse, and I see the black chick right there. She turns around. She's got a nose ring, and I said to myself, I believe me. I want you to believe me with every fiber of your being. I said to myself, God damn, she's going to be from Wakanda. And she starts speaking. I'm Asha. I am from Wakanda. I am so happy to meet you. That's a son of a bitch. Why does every black person in the MCU have to be from Wakanda? Wakanda forever. I mean, come on. It's retarded. It's so blatantly low-hanging fruit creativity, all right? So she's super optimistic, going, it is our destiny to be together all here. And then she introduces the chick whose name doesn't matter. And then the Asian dude, for a second, I thought he was going to be Shang-Chi. I was like, oh, we're going to get Shang-Chi, the scientist? But no, even worse. He's Amadeus effing Cho. If you don't know who Amadeus effing Cho is, he was the all-new, all-different Marvel Incredible Hulk. That's right. Smart-ass Asian kid who's in full control of his hulky powers. I'm Amadeus Cho Hulk. I'm a snarky son of a bitch. So yeah, they have put Amadeus goddamn Cho in this show. You know exactly where they're going with this bullshit. He's going to Hulk out eventually. Oh, goodness gracious me, oh my. So some asshole science guy who's in charge of the department is just going to be evil to all of them, make fun of them, rail on them, roast them bullshit. He assigns them all work to do while being snarky. It's really bad writing, really obnoxious. And they're all going to get assigned to different things. Peter wants robotics, but that goes to Amadeus freaking Cho. And then Peter gets the last one. He's going to work in energy. Okay. All right, fine. Who's his energy partner now? We saw this one coming because we all saw the screen caps yesterday. Catherine Connors. Not Kurt Connors. Maybe it was not. It was Kathy Connors, whatever. Race swapped, gender swap, Dr. Connors. Working with energy, no less. Okay, Kurt Connors, if my memory serves, works with genetics and chemistry, not energy. So not only did they race swap and gender swap Kurt Connors to Catherine Connors, but they took away the field which leads Dr. Connors to become the Lizard. Not to mention, no mention of a family or this or that. Part of the whole Lizard Dr. Connors problem is that he has a family. And his tragedy of trying to heal his arm and becoming the Lizard always makes it worse because of his wife and son who are in danger of him. So we don't know if Catherine Connors has a family or not, but Peter's happy. He has a good time with her working on energy. They make a joke about Tony Stark's arc reactor. And then it goes through the whole spiel. Then they get to take a break. Nico calls him to come to the party, and everybody's all happy. They love Peter over the phone and this and that. But Peter needs to take a break. And while he's in the break with the other morons in this internship program, he sees a fire on TV, and Spider-Man urge takes over. He's going to go help on the fire, and then we're going to get a whole sequence. First of him changing in the stairwell, and I thought to myself, he's going to change in the stairwell, and somebody's going to catch him on camera, because this is Oscorp. There's cameras probably everywhere. And guess what? That's what happened. He's going to go now to try and help with the fire. He fights some rando made-up thug who's a pyromaniac hired to burn down the building. It's a really dumb fight where he doesn't know his own strength, and they fight eventually in a pet store, and he's swinging around making very bad Spider-Man witty, sarcastic jokes. It's really bad. It's not very good. The writing is very subpar in this show. Anyway, he's going to fight him, eventually win, although he's realizing that he's been away. His 15-minute break was over 25 minutes ago. Dr. Connors are sending him texts, where are you? He's going to get back there just in time to get chewed out and to have her be caught in a lie. And then the security guard shows up and says, Mr. Osborne wants to see you. Now, Peter's been telling everybody Mr. Osborne wants to see him the whole time. And now when everybody hears that Osborne wants to see him, they all think he's in trouble. What is with this writing? Everybody heard him say, Mr. Osborne wants to see me. And now suddenly when they hear he wants to see him, they all think he's in trouble when he's been saying the whole time he wants to see me. It doesn't make any sense. It's as though different people write this and don't communicate, which is probably true to an extent. He goes upstairs, starts to beg Norman not to fire him, and then Norman says, oh, here, I have footage of you being Spider-Man. You're Spider-Man, huh? And then episode over. That's it. That's what happened. Not much. A lot of seeding for bad, all new, all different Marvel. A lot of unnecessary bullshit. And there's one thing that's jumping out to me that's really freaking bugging me. Why is he wearing glasses still? He's Spider-Man. Historically, as soon as Peter gets the bite, it fixes his vision. Why is he wearing glasses? And also, during the fight against the pyromaniac guy, he's going through the window to the pet store, and the hose for his hydraulic web shooter, it catches. It catches. Maybe hydraulic's wrong word, maybe air pressure web shooter, whatever. I'm no scientist. But it catches it, and he goes, oops, and takes it off. So they're aware it's not a practical thing, but they made it anyway. They made it happen. They made it exist. And that one moment where it catches on the windowsill should not be the only time it catches on something. This show is made by people who do not understand Spider-Man. They don't understand writing, and they just think they can throw whatever in there, and people are going to go, yay! Well, we're not. This show's a disaster. You race-swapped Kirk Connors, and you gender-swapped him to boot. There is no reason to do that. I've seen a comment out there, all that matters is Dr. Connors becomes the Lizard. No. He's an actual character with a history, lore that should be respected. He's a mentor to Peter in biology, chemistry, not energy. They don't get it. They think they're clever. They think they're smart, but what they are is insulting. It's an insult to Stan Lee and everything he built. It's an insult to Spider-Man and the lore. But then again, they don't care. They're making this for the modern audience. Well, guess what? The modern audience, they don't exist. At least they don't exist in large numbers. And when this show crashes and burns, now, once more, I'll repeat myself from last time. I know it's got 3 seasons, but that's a bullshit thing. They ordered 20 or 25 episodes, and they're cutting it all up and putting out as seasons. Once you're past season 3, this shit ain't happening. It's done. It's over. Hell, depending on how you guys react to my covering this, I might not even cover season 2. It might not even be worth it. But that's up to you. You need to hit that like button. You need to leave comments. You need to subscribe to the channel and let me know what you think. Until next time, next week when they drop 3 episodes next week, I'm done. Thank you guys. I'll see you next time. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Check out my gaming channel at Renaissance Nerd Arcade and follow me on X Twitter under @TheRedNerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.